In terms of my life and my spouse's life, obviously we've gone from just a dual relationship to a five-pronged relationship, so that's a really huge step.
When 4 came along, Grace thought that's really it now, no more, and decided to make sure I couldn't have any more, because I thought 4, I've done my bit for humankind and mankind.
The transition from child to young adult, it's a tricky one. I think my best advice probably would be to pick your battles.
Their rooms descend into a tip.
I keep telling myself they're not that dirty, but they are, and they are festooned in clothes.
My daughter's at this stage now, she follows one direction. She's got posters plaqued all over the wall, one direction.
Do you know what the worst thing about having girls is? Always finding long hairs in your food, you know? Sit at the table and you suddenly go.
When your children start secondary school, you have to lose them a little bit. They're going to come home before you're home. They are going to have friends that you haven't met. You don't know their parents, so it's a big leap forward.
I'm raising 2 boys, and I just think, as people, we see the world very differently.
You've got to go with the flow as a dad, I'm afraid. You do what the children want to do.
Usually they come home right after school, have a snack, and then they do their homework.
We don't even have to tell her to study at this age right now, which is it's almost too good to be true.
We've got some convenience stores that are right across the street, so they have to cross 2 streets to get there.
First steps of independence, give them a key.
And we've told them to be very careful. And the first few times I watched them cross the street, and they've gone over and they feel so mature and big.
They started asking for mobile phones about the age of 11.
My youngest one, he's really pushing for it now, but we've forbidden, having a mobile phone for right now.
My first daughter, when she had her mobile phone, she was in primary school in year 6. I felt it was the right time for her to have a mobile phone.
I mean, she's got her own taste, Ollie Murs and Bruno Mars, even though I can never differentiate myself.
My daughter's going through a throwback AC/DC phase, which is okay, but quite loud.
At the moment, the current favourite has to be Robin Thicke, and I have to say I totally agree with that choice. Very good.
Pocket money can be quite difficult sometimes.
We don't always give her pocket money. We'll go through phases because she wants some pocket money, so we'll say, yeah, you have to make your bed every day, so she'll get £1 at the end of the week.
We do have at school a charge card. It's quite a modern concept, where if they want to buy something at school, they know the value of money.
Probably just halve whatever it is they ask for.
My husband and I spend a ridiculous amount of time at the moment watching old DVDs of them when they were young.
I miss that time when they were little, when they were babies.
I feel like I'm losing them a lot, and I don't feel ready for it, but I should do.
Nice to see him mature into a really nice young man that I'm very proud of, and I take full credit for, obviously.
Having a big tantrum, worse than a terrible twos. That's when I realised, uh-oh, I've got a teenager.